Welcome to Story Factory. Today's story from Chestnut's Pharmacy, The Startled Little Mouse. Deep in the forest stood a great big oak tree. On the oak tree was a little round door. That was Chestnut's Pharmacy. It was raining today. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Chestnut lit a little lamp, and the room glowed warm and cozy. Rumble, rumble! Thunder boomed across the sky. Bang! Somebody pushed the door open and came rushing in. It was a little mouse, hugging his own tail, shaking and shaking. The little mouse's name was Squeaky. Whoosh! He dove under the counter to hide. Chestnut, the thunder is so big and loud. My heart is going thump, 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 and it won't stop. I was at home eating my cracker, happy as can be. Rumble, rumble, such a big sound. My heart went thump, and my cracker fell right on the floor. That, Chestnut said softly, is called getting startled. When a big sound comes all of a sudden, and your heart goes thump, that's getting startled. Yes, said Squeaky, hugging his tail. My heart is still going thump, 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 and it won't stop. Chestnut pushed up his round glasses. Let me think. He turned around and looked at the jars on the shelf. Aha! This jar right here. Chestnut climbed up his little ladder, reaching for a yellow jar. And just at that very moment, rumble, rumble. Thunder again. Whoa, 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 whoa! Crash! Chestnut got startled too. Down the ladder he slept, landing right on his bottom. Yellow candies rolled everywhere. I'm fine. A pharmacist must stay calm. Squeaky peeked out from under the counter, and he couldn't help but giggle. The thump, thump, thump in his heart, it felt just a tiny bit slower. Chestnut scooped up the jar, took out one candy, and placed it gently in Squeaky's little paw. This is the Yellow Thump-Thump Candy. Once you eat it, you'll think of a good way, a way to help your thumping heart settle down nice and quiet. Squeaky looked at the candy. It was round and yellow, like a tiny little lamp. Squeaky put the candy in his mouth. It was sweet, it was warm. Outside, the rain kept falling. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Squeaky sat on the little chair, thinking and thinking, thinking and thinking. A great big flash of light lit up the window. And then, rumble, 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 the biggest thunder yet. Squeaky's heart went thump. He wanted to hide. Then Squeaky remembered the Yellow Thump-Thump Candy. That's right. First, say it out loud. He hugged his tail and said in a great big voice, I got startled. And once he said it, it didn't feel quite so scary anymore. Squeaky tilted his head and listened to the thunder. Rumble, 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 rumble. It sounds like the sky is playing a great big drum. Squeaky picked up a little spoon and tapped on a jar lid. Boom, boom, clang. The sky went rumble, rumble, and Squeaky went boom, boom, clang. Chestnut picked up 2 bottle caps and played along. Boom, boom, clang, clang. The thunder sound turned into a playing drums together sound. Squeaky laughed and laughed until he squeaked. The rain slowly stopped, and a rainbow stretched across the sky. Chestnut, your candy is magic. I thought of a good way. Did you now? Chestnut asked with a smile. Who do you think thought of it? The candy or you? Squeaky tilted his head and thought for a moment. It was me. I thought of it myself. That's right, said Chestnut. It's okay to get startled. Everyone gets startled sometimes. Next time your heart goes thump, remember, first say, I got startled. Then have a little listen and see who's playing the big drum. But Chestnut, you got startled too just now. You fell right off the ladder. I'm fine. A pharmacist must stay calm. But Chestnut's cheeks turned pink. Squeaky splashed through the little puddles, splish splash, all the way home, happy as can be. Chestnut watched him go and pushed his crooked glasses back up. Then he turned around and put the yellow jar back on the shelf. Who will come knocking tomorrow, I wonder? Sing along with Chestnut. Chestnut, chestnut, wound and sweet, tuck your worries in a jar so neat. Shake it, 1, 2, 3, open it up, and you're worry-free. Chestnut's Pharmacy, EP16, the end. Next time, a little kitten walks into the pharmacy with her head hung low. Everyone says she made a big mess of the yarn, but it really wasn't her. Her heart feels sour and heavy inside. Which jar will Chestnut reach for this time?